welcome to Real Food channel. Today we're going to cook and eat this very interesting vegetable. It's called Salsify. It looks like a carrot, but it isn't a carrot. It's much dirtier than a carrot, but apparently it's much tastier and very healthy for you. It's also often called oyster vegetable because apparently it tastes like an oyster when it's ready. Well, I've never tried this beautiful vegetable, so I'm going to find out. So that there's a few things that should be done to it before it can be eaten. It does look quite dirty, but you know, you only need just to scrape it a little and cut off some of the larger bits, like this one here, for example. So I'm going to cut this off and then cut. It smells nice. Cut it into smaller chunks because these chunks will be steamed. You can steam them or boil them, and then the remaining skins will come off during after this boiling process. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them like this. Yeah, here in these chunks. It does have an interesting smell and a sticky juice that comes out of these cut sides. Okay, so this now is going to go into my pan. I'm going to add a little bit of water, just like this. Maybe a little bit of salt, maybe not. Yeah, a little bit of salt. That's it. And I'm going to put it on heat. So my salsify is now going to be steamed for a short while. The flesh, this white flesh, and the interior of these salsifys, they need to become a little softer, but perhaps not too soft, because there will be another stage of cooking, and the second stage will involve putting them in butter and gently simmering them in butter to create a richer flavor and a juicier flavor. So I'm going to try both of these stages to see how this works. But we can now see a little bit of steam coming off, so that should hopefully give it a good steam. While my salsify is steaming and boiling, I'm thinking perhaps I could add some seasoning to it. I've got wild rosemary seeds here, so I think that will give it a nice edge. So I've got some rosemary, and I've got some I think thyme will also go really well with this. So a little bit of thyme. So this will add a little bit of herbal flavour to these salsifys. Okay, they're still quite hard, so it might take a short while. Well, apparently these the skins, the black skins and whatever is on the outside, will come off after steaming when they're put into cold water shortly after steaming. So apparently that's how it works, so we're going to see if it works or not. They've got an interesting circular ornament inside them. So there's a harder circle on the outside, and there is inside what seems like a softer core, which is very different from carrots. Yeah, the insides, there's some fibre inside, but this fibre is softer than the external ring. Okay, I can see now that these the black skins, you can see they become much easier to scrape off. So that looks very good. Let's see. Yeah, these salsifys are a little softer now, but I think a little longer in the hot water will do. Yeah, they can be scraped off now, these the black exterior of skins. Yeah, they're much easier to scrape off now. Okay, I can feel that my fork is piercing and penetrating their body much easier now. Yeah, they're becoming softer and okay, I think they're ready now. So I'm going to reduce the heat, and I'm going now to put them through cold water to reduce the temperature so that I can scrape off the black skins very easily. Okay, I've now put them through cold water, and as you can see, it's much easier now to scrape these skins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this spoon to scrape off these skins. So it's very easy. Well, certainly much easier than before. Right. And I can feel that the flesh has now become much softer, much more pleasant. Okay, that one's ready anyway. So this one was quite easy to scrape off before. So here we are. They do come off very, very easily. It's amazing. I mean, in fact, you can even use your fingers, but it seems easier with a spoon. This one's done. Okay, here's another one. This one's done. You know, the interesting thing about them is the texture is something between carrot and potato. So it's not as sort of not the same exactly texture as carrot, but not the same as potato either. So it's something in between. Interesting. I look forward to tasting them. Okay. Okay, this one's done. There's only a couple more to go. This one comes off really easily. Wow. Okay, this one's quick. I think I'm getting better and better at it. Okay, so these, let's see how this one goes. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm certainly getting better at scraping the skins. Okay, I think this little one is the last one. That's it. So I've removed the skins. So there's another stage now. These chunks now need to be cut into smaller pieces. So I'm going to remove this pot from here and put it somewhere else. So the next stage is cutting them into smaller pieces like this. These smaller pieces will then go for a little longer cooking in nice rich butter. So all these bits are being cut now. So my salsify is now going back in the pan. And I'm going to add a little butter. So nice chunk of butter, so I think that will be enough. And so the final stage in preparation is gentle simmering in hot butter, so that it absorbs the creaminess and the butter flavor and texture, and becomes even softer and juicier. So I think I'm going to add a little more salt, because this butter is not salted. And maybe I'll see how this goes. Okay, I think they're ready now. So I'm going to reduce the heat. And gently move them out of the pan. Right, here they are on the plate. I'm going to let them cool a little, and then I'm going to try whether they really do taste like oysters. Okay, my salsify is ready to eat now. It's not as hot, so let me try it. Yeah, it's really good. It's crunchy, but not too hard. It's got nice, delicate flavor. I can't really say it's as delicate as oyster, but there is, I understand why they call it an oyster vegetable. I guess if I steamed it a little longer maybe, and then spent even more time in butter, it will become even softer. But the actual texture also reminds me other root vegetables. Parsley maybe. It's very pleasant. Definitely. So I highly recommend. Even though it takes a while to cook, but I think it's worth it. It doesn't take that long, but it certainly is worth it. It's delicious.